Hello, this is Chu with GenDu, here to tell you the video about your turn. In our previous video we started the game and fast forward a few turns and now here we are. It is my turn. I have 6 rooms on the field. My opponent has 5 rooms. Now I'm going to explain everything that you could pretty much do on your turn. So on your turn you can lay a room card down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay my 1 room card down for the turn. Note you can only have 7 rooms on the field and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is the biggest my dungeon can get. And you can also play any cards from your hand, any nouns or verbs you can afford. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play Sumo Bear. His cost is 1 hand and 1 room card. So I'm going to discard a card from my hand, as well as a room off the field. When you discard your room, make sure it's the last room you played down, and also you have to make sure it's not occupied. And then you can play your noun. This is my noun. And I'm going to play him into the area behind my dungeon, the garrison. And he cannot move. So now you can also play any verb cards you have in your hand if you want to play it. And I think I'm going to do that. I have the trusty sword, an equipment verb, costs 1 hand card. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this card from my hand and equip Sumo Bear with the trusty sword, and increases his attack by 2. Now, also on your turn you can move and attack with any nouns. The way you move in GenDu, it's all based off of your noun's speed. So, my kitty side effects has 3 speed. So she can move 3 rooms this turn. She is in the garrison, so she can move from here directly into my opponent's first room, or she can begin to enter my own dungeon. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send her into my opponent's first room. It's face down. So when she steps in it, it turns face up, and the effect is activated. That room is a -1 attack room, so that takes kitty side effects attack from a 1 down to a 0. She has 2 more speed, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue to the next room. What's in there? Alright. The exploding door does 2 damage on flip. Kitty side effects has 2 health, so that kills kitty side effects, sends her to the rubble. You can also attack with any noun. So I'm going to go ahead. I see my opponent has a fatty totes in my dungeon. He has -1, -2 attack, so that he only has 1 attack. The dungeon room effects stack as you move through them. So he has 1 attack, -1, -1, and he has 6 health. And I have my Rhino Boy in my own dungeon, and he has 3 movement speed. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move him 1, 2 to the same room that Fatty Totes is in. When 2 nouns come in contact, they battle. And what you do is you subtract the attack from the health of each of them until one or the other dies. So we know Fatty Totes has 1 attack because of the 2 rooms that he has stepped in, and Rhino Bull has 5. So 5 minus 6, he has 1 health. 1 minus 4, he has 3 health. And the nouns battle to the death. If neither of them die after the first strike, they strike again. So 5 minus that 1 means he's dead. And then 1 minus the 3 brings him down to 2 health. So my Rhino Bull is alive with 2 health in the room. And Fatty Totes has been destroyed. And he is sent to my opponent's rubble. And there's nothing else that I would like to play on my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to draw a card. Your go.
Okay, I'm gonna play a room for the turn.
1, 2, 3. That brings him to 6 rooms in his dungeon.
Set it up like this so we have more. Take up less space. And I'm gonna discard 2 cards from my hand.
Okay, he's going to play a card from his hand.
I'm going to play Swole Peon.
He plays Swole Peon, a noun from his hand, into his garrison.
I'm going to play him into my first room.
He's going to play him actually in the first room in his dungeon as opposed to the garrison. Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to move my Sumo Bear into your first room.
Okay, that's -1 attack. That takes his 8 attack down to 7 attack.
Then we'll move him into your second room.
Okay. Remove the top card of your discard pile from the game. Okay. That's 2 movements.
Move into your third room and battle your Rhino
Okay,
Warrior.
they're going to battle. As you recall, he has -2 attack because this room has -1 attack, -1 attack. So his 8 attack. His 8 attack is now 6 attack as a result of the rooms he stepped in. And Rhino Boy has 5 attack, and he has 2 health left. So that's 6 minus 2 kills him, brings him to 0, but his 5 minus 6 brings Sumo Bear down to 1 health. I'm going to go ahead and play Rhino Boy in the rubble. He has been destroyed. Okay, opponent, do you continue?
I have 1 more speed, because I only went through 3 rooms. So I'm going to move him to the next room.
And I flip the room. -1 attack, so he has 5 attack, 1 health, and no more speed for the turn.
I'm going to play Leap of Faith, just because I want to see what's in the next room.
Okay, he's going to play a verb from his hand. This is Leap of Faith. It has no cost up here, so he could just play it for free. And it skips target noun over a room, so he has chosen his Sumo Bear. He's going to leap over this room and go into this room, and that room is a speed -1. Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
And he will end his turn. And that is pretty much how the turns go in GenDu. And what we do is, we go back and forth, and the objective of the game is to get one of our nouns to the opponent's side of the field and hit them once to win the game. So if you'll see our next video, we will explain winning the game. Thank you.